Hi guys, Badman here, and tonight I'm going to talk about talent and talent points. The way in which you can find talent points is if you click the picture of your leader in the top left hand corner. And then from there, you basically click the button with the shield with the crown on top. This will then bring you to your talent skill tree. Your talent skill tree is broken down into two halves. So I like to think of it like this. On the left hand side is your war style, and on the right hand side is your peace style. So my first recommendation would be this, that any castles under the level of 25 should try and aim to keep their talents predominantly on the peace side. This is simply because castle growth is a crucial aspect up until you hit about level 25, because you obviously are constantly unlocking new features for your castle. The peace side predominantly aims at increasing the amount of resources that your kingdom can produce. It also has key features like construction bonuses to reduce how long it takes to build an item, and researches again to reduce the time it takes. The other cool features I find in talents on the peace side is things called max load and gathering one. Max load, basically what it does is it increases the amount of resources that one troop member can carry at any one time. And gathering actually increases the speed or the time it takes from the moment the troops have hit the tile to actually acquire the maximum amount of resources that they can carry back to their castle. The war side's pretty much more straightforward. As you can see, it's all about how aggressive you can make your army. The one thing I didn't mention, which I'll cover now, is again you can see the shield picture with the crown on top that mine currently says 0. This actually shows you how many talent points you currently have in order to be able to spend. You can acquire your basic talent points by every time your player levels up. And it starts off at like 3 or 4 points and then progressively gets up to about 6 or 7 points until you hit the maximum level, which is player level 60. You can also reset these talent points and then put them all back up into that center slot by clicking the reset button. But when you do that, it will prompt you and say that you need to purchase, if you don't own one, a talent reset. I'll go into my backpack and I will show you where to purchase a talent reset, and more importantly, how much these items cost. So you go into your backpack, you go to the unique section, and as for guild coins, you can see it costs 90,000 guild coins for one talent reset. And same with gems, you can buy them for gems as well. However, purchasing a talent reset costs you 1,000 gems for a talent reset. So one of the things what I would say is try to be sparing when you're going to reset your talents, because as you can imagine, if you did it 4 or 5 times, that's suddenly, if you bought it with gems, that's suddenly 5,000 gems it's cost you. And same with if you actually bought it with guild coins, I think it works out about 450,000 guild coins, give or take. I mean, I do apologise if my maths is off a little bit there. There's one more feature that I'll show you while we're in here, and that is called, when I scroll down to it, a talent tome, because there happens to be a piece of research that you can do where you do require the use of talent tomes. As you can see, again, for gems, it's 1,200 gems, and I think you can purchase one with guild coins, and it's about 202,500 guild coins. Sorry, it's a bit of a tongue tie this video, I do apologise. So, I'm going to go over to the research side now, and I'm going to show you some key features of the research. I'm going to start in the upgrade military, and as you can see I'm already at the top. So when you scroll down about halfway down the page, you've got the innate talent. Now you might have noticed on the left hand side of my talent tree, I actually had a button for innate talent, and you can see mine's currently 2 of 10. Now what this feature actually does is it lets you build an entire talent tree, and then by using a talent tone, it actually saves a copy of that skill tree. Okay, so the way in which I originally tried to look at using this feature was I set up a peaceful tree, and then I set up a war tree. However, the problem was every time, and I'll show you in a second. No, I'll show you now actually, so I don't get too sidetracked. The problem was that every time that I wanted to apply the new feature, I had to use a talent reset in order to achieve this. So like I said to you before, if you're spending gems, it's 1,000 gems every time you want to do this, or it's 90,000 guild coins. So I kind of abandoned this idea quite quickly because it obviously seemed quite it wasn't cost effective really. So, but again, the point of my videos is to show players all aspects of them, not just trying to go, I believe this is the best course of action, therefore you should just do this because I said it. I would rather be like, these are all the facts, you decide how you want to play, and then kind of you at least have the right amount of information. So I'm going to go back into the research because there was obviously one more piece of research which is in military command, and then at the bottom of military command there is indeed something called hidden talent. And hidden talent, what it actually does, pretty much does what it says it does on the tin. It actually gives you up to 10 additional talent points upon getting this to level 10. I personally have never really opened them because I've never really found that I needed to. That pretty much covers talents and talent points. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will respond to people. And if there's anything that you would like me to try and cover in my videos, also get in touch with me via LineApp. My LineApp name is the_badman, and I'll happily kind of accept friends requests and we can kind of talk about different features and stuff. Because as you can see, I try to do a lot of training videos in order to help new players grow, because I just think it's a much nicer way if I can kind of save you guys some time by putting together a nice little library for you. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say tonight, because it seems like if I don't be quiet, I'm just going to keep waffling. So for tonight, cheers. Bye.